She called me darling again that night. That word used to mean something soft. Now it sounded like the prelude to a wound. The restaurant lights reflected in her wine glass, amber bleeding into red. Her laugh carried too long, too loud. It wasn't joy, it was theater. Her father sat across from us, half drunk, beaming at his perfect daughter. "Top salesperson of the quarter," he announced to the table, lifting his glass like a crown. She turned to me with that polished smile. "How does it feel," she asked, "watching me succeed while you do nothing?" Laughter. Her colleagues, her father, even the waiter smirked. I smiled back. My pulse stayed even. Years of restraint made that easy. "Don't be mad," she added, touching my arm. "I'm just teasing." Teasing. A simple word. Small, harmless. Like the first crack in ice before it breaks. I raised my glass, looked into her eyes. "Teasing is fun," I said. "Want to hear mine?" The table quieted, like air before a storm. "I own 77% of your company." A silence that seemed to pull gravity toward itself. Her smile faltered. I placed my glass down gently. "And now," I said, "you're fired." It hadn't begun there. It began months before, small things that didn't align. Late nights with clients, phone calls that ended when I entered the room. Perfume that wasn't hers. The way she started talking about her company, as if I wasn't the one who'd helped her father keep it afloat during the quiet bankruptcy scare 2 years ago. I noticed everything. I always do. Her father had asked me to help. "Just temporary investment," he said. "A private transfer until sales recover." I'd agreed. Out of love, maybe, or curiosity. The paperwork gave me controlling interest, hidden behind an offshore trust. She never read the fine print. She never thought I would. She thought she was marrying a quiet man, unambitious, docile, the kind who lets his wife shine. And for a while I played the part. Until the calls stopped pretending to be business. Until I saw the name David appear too often on her phone and vanish when I entered the room. Her laughter changed tone when she spoke to him. Soft, youthful, unguarded. She never laughed like that with me anymore. I didn't confront her. I watched. And in watching, I learned. I began collecting pieces. Quietly. Her messages, copied from the backup she forgot was linked to our shared cloud. Her expense reports, hotel invoices that didn't match her business trips. The company's financials, odd bonuses, authorized under her login, routed to an account under D. Miller. Each discovery felt like pressing on a bruise. Pain, then clarity. I played calm, cooked dinner, kissed her forehead. She smiled, called me dependable. Dependable, a word that hides the shape of a blade. I visited her father at the office one afternoon. He was old, tired, trusted me more than her. We reviewed the corporate filings, and I asked, casually, if he remembered the investment transfer 2 years ago. He waved a hand. "All handled by legal. You saved us, son. We'd have gone under." I left with the confirmation I needed. The company was mine. On paper, legally, quietly. That night, she came home late again. Said she'd been celebrating another record quarter. Her lipstick was smudged. She smelled of foreign cologne. I poured her wine, sat across from her, watched her drink, watched the lie move down her throat like fire. I didn't speak. Not yet. The truth, I've learned, is best served cold, after the heart has already started to freeze. The email arrived on a Thursday morning, a private investigator's report, photos, dates, times, her and David, hotel rooms, late meetings that weren't meetings. She was meticulous, but not enough. I printed it, read it once, then again, slowly. Every page felt like another layer of skin peeling away. That night I placed the folder on the kitchen table,
No accusations, no yelling. When she came in, she saw it immediately. Her smile tried to appear, failed. "What's this?" "Read it." She did. The silence that followed was almost beautiful,
Like the moment between lightning and thunder. Then came the stammering, the rehearsed denial, the plea for understanding. It meant nothing, she said. I watched her break in real time, her eyes flicking between guilt and calculation, searching for the version of me she could still control. But that version was gone. She reached for my hand. I didn't move. Her voice trembled. "Please, say something." I did. Just one word. Dinner. The restaurant was her choice, her father's favorite. She wanted to celebrate her award, prove to everyone she still owned her story. Fine, let her have the stage. She laughed too loudly that night, wore her best dress, pretended nothing had cracked. Her father bragged about her numbers. Her colleagues toasted her success. Then came the line. "How does it feel watching me succeed while you do nothing?" Everyone laughed, even she did. But I had been waiting for that moment. I leaned back, let the silence stretch, the kind of silence that feels like the air has teeth. Then I said it, calm, precise. "I own 77% of your company. No theatrics, just truth." Her father's face drained of color. Her colleagues froze mid-laugh. She blinked, confused, like someone waking up underwater. I continued. "You sold control without reading the terms. Your father transferred ownership to me to cover debts. I never reversed it." I smiled, gently. "And now you're fired." No one moved, no one breathed. Her lips parted, no sound came. All that confidence, that cruelty, gone. She looked at me as if seeing a stranger. She was right. I was. I didn't stay for dessert. Outside, the night was clean, cold, the kind of air that feels like absolution. I walked alone to the car, her voice still echoing faintly behind me, half anger, half disbelief. But it didn't matter. Some endings aren't loud. They're quiet, surgical. In the rearview mirror, I saw the restaurant lights fade into distance, amber bleeding into red again, same color as the wine she spilled when her hand shook. I thought of the word teasing. How small it sounded compared to what it cost her. Control is never taken. It's given away, piece by piece, to the one who waits. I waited long enough. And when I finally spoke, I made sure my silence had the last word.